Ladies and gentlemen, we are here on Monday Night Raw. We have Brock Lesnar taking on Ultimate Warrior. And now clotheslining the Warrior down. Rest in peace to the Ultimate Warrior, because this man had chosen no better timing for his return than he did a few years back. He came back to enter the Hall of Fame, and then, unfortunately, passed away the night after WrestleMania. Something that none of us will ever forget, ever. But this man had an amazing career, despite the reluctancy that went on throughout all of it after he had left. And now he lives on. Oh, Brock Lesnar taking a beating. Lesnar sent back inside. Crawling to his feet. And now the knee by Ultimate Warrior. And the... No! Wait, that did connect! No, Lesnar picking Warrior up. Buckle bomb in the corner. And now Lesnar charging in. Wait a minute. Ultimate Warrior with the power slam. And now the Ultimate Warrior beating on Brock Lesnar, pummeling him. Warrior in control of the match now. Picking Brock Lesnar up. Literally on Gorilla Press Slam. Now Paul Heyman. Wait a minute. Backbreaker. And Lesnar on the outside. What's he doing? Punishing and beating on Ultimate Warrior. He doesn't even care that he just got disqualified. And now we have an interesting contest starting. Chris Jericho and English one-on-one. Now I know Aiden English isn't technically retired from the WWE, but he did retire from in-ring competition. He was on the announcers table for 205 Live, which is a good place to belong, honestly. Because he definitely has the voice for it. His skills were always something to be desired, but he can show his worth here. And I'm dragging Jericho to the rope, shoving him back to the middle of the ring. Slap, reverse for the punch. And now Jericho with Irish whip. Arm drag takedown. And I'm stomping on the elbow of Aiden English. Wrenching. Pulling out the head. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2. Kick to the gut. And a sledgehammer. And Jericho Northern Lights. Wait. Is it already done? Walls of Jericho locked in. English, not even trying to drag himself over the ropes, but breaking out nonetheless. Neck breaker from English. And a wrenching, pulling on the head. Oh, he got the code breaker. 1, 2, no. Aiden English kicked out. Not only did he break the walls, but he kicked out the code breaker. Irish whip, big boot being reversed, and now Jericho with a suspended suplex. Cranking that head of an English and out of the middle rope, but missing his attack. I'm surprised we have not seen one Jon Moxley in the middle of this amazing contest. Wait a minute! Director's cut! Wait. No, that wasn't. This, however, is 1, 2, no! I don't know what that maneuver was, but I'm surprised it did not pick up the victory. This contest has been a lot better than expected in all honesty. And for Jon Moxley to have not interfered yet is a good thing for all of us. They now both men to the outside, exchanging blows. Lariat from English. And now, picking Jericho up, but Jericho back in the ring. English, snap suplex. Dragging Jericho to the center of the ring. And beating down on Chris Jericho. Codebreaker! Will that be it for Aiden English? 1, 2, 3. You have to give applause to English though. And now Chris Jericho celebrating after that incredible matchup. Intercontinental Championship in hand. Wait a minute, there's Jon Moxley! Assaulting Chris Jericho from behind. Picking up the Intercontinental Championship. Claiming what is his. What he wants. What he right to the face of the current champion. And now Jon Moxley leaving the ring. These two. Speaking of championship matches, we have a #1 contenders match for Ty Dillinger's Sean Spears European Championship, which congratulations to him and Peyton Royce. We have the Godfather taking on Kane, taking on DDP. I think any one of these gentlemen going on to meet Sean Spears would be an incredible matchup. And now Kane taking it to the Godfather, tossing him into the ropes. Godfather in, Kane in, Godfather riding that hell train. And now both men knocking DDP back down. Big Boot to the big red machine. Top rope for Kane. But knocking Godfather and DDP down. Now it's DDP, the Yoga Master. Godfather back in the ring. Godfather dropping DDP. Kane pick up Godfather only to get dropped down. I don't know why I'm a human glitch, but whatever. Page with a knockdown. And now Kane picking DDP up for the power bomb. Pinfall, middle of the ring, 1 now. Boot missing. All men back in the ring. And now Godfather with the atomic drop.
What's he gonna do with it? This is going to frustrate the Godfather.
Page knocking Godfather down. Kane with the inverted backbreaker. Godfather on the apron.
He's got the pedal to the metal.
Only knock Kane back. Turning him around. What's he have in mind? He's gonna go for it. Chew, chew. It is the whole train. But Page knocking him down with a clothesline. Who's he gonna go after? Kane slowly getting to his feet. And now Page fucking flipped over. Kane calling for it. He's gonna send DDP all the way to hell with a choke slam. Pinfall. Godfather to his feet. 1, 2. Break up by Godfather. Kane releasing his hold on Godfather. That was a mistake. Godfather up, running him down with a Death Valley driver. 1, 2, 3. Your #1 contender. And now from #1 contenders to an actual championship matchup, we have the 24/7 championship on the line. And reflecting back to who I mentioned a few moments ago, Shawn Spears wants the 24/7 championship for himself. He is mixing up right now with Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Eddie Guerrero with Kurt Hennig, Andre with Vader, and the current champion Rick Martel, mixing it up with who the hell else? Rick Morton. I don't know who the hell Rick Morton is, but anyway. First elimination being attempted is Rick on Rick. Wait a minute, did somebody already get eliminated? Somebody must have already gotten eliminated. I am not seeing. Yes, the European champion has already been eliminated in this matchup. Apparently somebody did not want him getting the double title belt. And now Andre and Vader continuing their little brawl. The two big men beating on each other back and forth. Eddie rolling to the apron. There's no safe place. Rick and Rick still tussling. Vader and Andre. Beefcake getting perfect. Eddie getting a few moments to recover. a few moments to heal. But now get in the middle of the hitting and beefcake action.
I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate. So far, I think it's delivered. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Michael, his legs look like they're about
And now, the punch. Vader, Morton, both in trouble. Vader back in, Morton back in. Andre in the corner. Vader in the corner. Anything but beefcake, but being shoved aside. Eddie with the reversal. Andre now beating on Mr. Perfect. And now Vader. Wait a minute. Neck breaker from Mr. Perfect. And now Perfect trying to eliminate Andre. Lariat right over the top. And on the other side, Brutus Beefcake got eliminated as well. The Barber gone. Eddie hanging in, but Vader trying to push him off. Not succeeding. We're down to 5. 5, ladies and gentlemen. Guerrero, Perfect, Martel, Morton, and Vader. Oh no, Rick on Rick one more time. Martel with the elimination. 4 left, 4 remain. Mr. Perfect picking Eddie up. But Eddie tossing Perfect in the corner. Vader eliminating our current champion. Guaranteed a new champ. Vader with the full Nelson, but Eddie reversing it. Inverted DDT. Corona. Guerrero in control right now. Eddie picking him up. Powerbomb to Vader. The big run. Vader getting powerbombed. Tossed to the outside, but reversal slowly back in the ring. And a lariat to the back of Guerrero. Bing! Is he going to be eliminated? Guerrero in trouble. Perfect helping Vader. Guerrero eliminated. Is down to Perfect and Vader in this contest for the 24/7 championship. And now the Ric Flair-like slap. And a big alley-oop power bomb. Vader picked up. Perfect reverse and being taken down. And now boots right to the hamstrings. Perfect with a perfect punch. Then with those brass knuckles I just saw. And now dropping his weight down on Vader's leg. But Vader one more time with the reversal. Another amazing contest. Tossing. Perfect to the corner, but reversal. And now Perfect. Trying to toss Vader out. But Vader is not having any of it. stay in,
Nobody can
keeping himself in with his power game.
this guy.
He's a much bigger and heavier opponent. And now Vader pick him up, tossing him over. Wait a minute! Big Van Vader with a Big Van choke slam! And now the gut wrench! Power slam! And now Vader reversed! Picking Big Man up and tossing him over! The perfect ring has begun! And now we are right back into #1 contender matches. We have a #1 contenders match for Trish Stratus's Women's Championship. Stephanie McMahon, who is being taken down by Alundra Blaze on the outside. Brie Bella and Beth Phoenix on the inside. Four former women's champions in this ring right now, just seeking to win gold one more time.
Just breaking down the opponent. Oh, that's how you establish dominance. Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey. Couldn't agree.
And now Phoenix with Bella on her arms, tossing her into the rope.
She goes for the
early pinfall, 1 now. McMahon in the ring.
Back in the ring again. Boom, what impact.
And now Blaze, McMahon beating on each other once more.
And then, what a scary drop.
And now Alundra Blaze in the ring.
Oh, good grief.
These two exchanging blows on either side. Brie in the corner, Northern Lights by Blaze. Brie sent arm, shoulder first into the corner. Alundra Blaze rolling to the outside. Now Beth Phoenix being tossed into the ropes. Stephanie McMahon, even after 3 kids. Wait a minute. Arm drag. Lariat to Blaze. Stephanie with the Widow's Peak power bomb. Tossing Brie to the outside. DDT. Running power slam. Brie trying to gain some momentum right here. Drop kick. Interrupting a submission maneuver from Beth Phoenix.
There is definitely a big fight feel, a main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided in an epic battle. Each superstar tried to be as calculated as possible in their attacks. The WWE Universe looked on and off when Roman Reigns dove over the top rope out on the floor and dropped
Beth Phoenix, Blaze in the corner. Phoenix sent into the ring post.
Nasty spine buster by Stephanie McMahon. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Snap suplex by Stephanie McMahon. Bella rolling to the outside. Now, gut wrench slam by Beth Phoenix. Reversal by Stephanie. Setting Phoenix up, but Blaze has other plans. Alundra Blaze. But Stephanie McMahon in the corner. Being tossed into the corner.
Oh, she's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
McMahon has enough of what Blaze was doing this whole match. Interrupting, getting in the way. And now, Beth Phoenix being relentless in her assault.
She's out of it, guys. Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here. And
But Stephanie McMahon just got interrupting things as well. Beth Phoenix could have knocked Brie Bella to the outside.
She may not be able to go on much longer here.
Now drop kick to McMahon.
This is all but over.
Well, this is where we're going to find out what these women are made of. They have
Beth Phoenix had a glam slam in mind, but Alundra Blaze rolled in the butterfly DDT. Now Brie Bella, Alundra Blaze, only ones in the ring. Stephanie McMahon slowly getting to her feet outside. Alley-oop powerbomb.
That might be it. And here comes Alundra Blaze.
McMahon back in.
Capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Now Blaze tossing McMahon in the corner.
I think she's trying to prove a point.
The reversals exchanged.
Irish whip.
One more time in the corner and more reversals.
Stephanie McMahon there.
And now Stephanie tying Alundra Blaze to the tree wall. Her corona from Brie.
She's in the zone now.
And these are her husband's patented yes kicks.
They'll leave a mark permanently. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Brie Bella is really applying pressure now, guys.
Brie, Stephanie exchanging blows. Brie to the outside. Stephanie stealing the pinfall. One. No.
Nice kick out there.
I thought that she was literally going to steal the victory right there, out from under Brie Bella. But Alundra Blaze has other things in mind for Stephanie. But spiked DDT. Pushing Beth off. Lariat to Phoenix. Choking the life out of the Glamazon.
She's got something in mind.
And Brie with a back suplex.
Live wire when she's plugged in.
Beth Phoenix being taken down.
Reverses.
Alundra Blaze being taken down, but only for a moment.
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
Running bulldog by Blaze. Picking Brie up, only get knocked down.
Damage.
And now Beth with Brie. Jumping on breaker. Cranking the head of Brie Bella. Stephanie back in. Blaze down. Spine buster.
Nasty spine buster by Stephanie McMahon.
And now torture rack. Torture rack by the Glamazon. Did Alundra Blaze just tap? Pedigree from Stephanie to Brie. Pinfall, arm drag, broken up. And now another one. A pedigree for Alundra Blaze as well.
Might have done it, Cole. Stephanie McMahon is rolling now.
And now Beth Phoenix with a glam slam. Pinfall, but Stephanie, one, broken up.
Stacked against her, Alundra Blaze refuses to die.
That was a double pinfall attempt, and neither worked. Mini fireman's carry. Only for the big boot. Pinfall 1, 2, no.
That may have been a slow count.
German by Alundra. Rope break.
Full control now.
Picking up and slamming or tossing Blaze aside.
She is on fire.
Alundra Blaze, the Glamazon. Their techniques are similar to one another, but now we're Blaze McMahon, middle of the ring. Tossed into the tossed to the corner, being tied one more time to the Tree of Woe. Brie Bella getting back in the ring. Wait a minute! Look away! The LaBelle lock by Brie Bella! But Stephanie McMahon instantly reversing it. Instantly breaking out. The jawbreaker from Brie. Stephanie and Brie have had plenty of history with one another. And a jumping kick from Alundra Blaze, who is the only woman standing. All women on the inside, outside now. Stephanie trying to regain some form of consciousness. And now Alundra Blaze knocking Beth Phoenix down one more time with that mean right hook.
When Stephanie's feeling it, good luck to whoever crosses her path. What a stomp. Good grief.
Stephanie with the reversal. And now Brie picking Beth up.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. She wants to do this in the ring.
Big boot by Beth Phoenix.
And there it is, boys.
Tossing Brie back inside.
Inside the ring. Back between the ropes.
All women back in. Beth Phoenix with Brie on her shoulders. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Pinfall. Broken up though.
Stephanie's taking some punishment here and is in bad shape. She must turn the tables before this match is over, and it's too late.
Brie up. Tilt-a-whirl. And the torture rack one more time. Stephanie trying to break it up. Did Brie just tap? She did. Your #1 contender.
Phoenix got a huge win.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another contest between Evolution and the Outsiders. The stare down last week after Evolution took on the hell? Actually, I have a record for that. Wait, no, yes, Evolution took on somebody. I remember who they took on. Well, they took on somebody. Right. Wait, no, yes. Anyway, the Beast! The animal in control with the bite! Early submission maneuver by the animal! Tossed into Scott Hall's corner! Tag into Kevin Nash! And now Batista tossing Kevin Nash, the big 7-footer! Wrenching, twisting the neck. And now, the powerbomb flip over.
Kevin Nash appearing uneasy here.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
Nash to the ring. Wow. Nash to the corner, tossing Batista to the corner.
In a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try.
Spine buster pinfall 1, 2, no.
Perhaps not yet. Looking for the finish.
Is it already time?
He might have it.
Nash.
Corey,
No.
before, part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of, so they have some space to gather themselves.
Flair tagged in.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team?
Batista won. RKO. What?
Separation is key,
And he tags his partner in.
momentum has certainly shifted.
And the running drop kick after that devastating tag team maneuver.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Torturing,
He gets it with a
punishing the leg of Scott Hall. Clotheslining Ric Flair over.
Nobody can contain him right now.
a quick reversal by
Arm drag. And poke to the eyes. Ref, how can you not see this?
Scott Hall looking a little drained in there. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling.
Picking Flair up, tossing him away.
If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag.
Like it was nothing more than yesterday's garbage, which I really need to take out before it gets much later.
Scott Hall isn't being shy, but he'd better stay focused right now.
Scott Hall turns it around.
And choke slam by Scott Hall.
Hall just ended this.
Count him.
But wait, Flair back to his feet.
Flair there.
He's surprised.
We have a wild animal in here too. But choking the life out of Scott Hall.
Pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Dropping him on his back end. It is time for the figure 4 leg lock. Will Rick make Scott Hall tap out? Yes, yes he did. Scott Hall tapped out. That was the second time, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is about to begin. These two men hate each other. Referee knocked out. Sting, Triple H, contest getting underway. Will one of these two take advantage of the referee being knocked out? Kill another tie-up. They're actually being very professional, very to the point. Sting, Triple H, tossing Sting overhead. Sting dropping Triple H to the ground. Another call on another tie-up. Triple H in the corner.
Sting competed in front of some large crowds, but this wasn't Starrcade or the Georgia Dome. It was WrestleMania.
Picking Triple H up the reversal.
People in attendance. The Stinger did not hesitate to bring the fight to the game. To see Triple H with DX on one side of the ring and Sting with the NWO on the other represented
And the sidewalk slam.
we'll never see again.
If any match is going to make Sting's momentum increase before the championship matchup with Triple H this Sunday, it will be this match. Pump handle.
Oh, what a gut buster.
And now the back suplex.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
Sting. 1, now.
It takes more to make an icon fall to
Clothesline to the game. Bulldog.
impactful. Will jar your spine.
And now picking. Pile driver.
Is a game changer.
The arm's trapped.
And now scooping Sting up for the slam.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it. Ouch.
Spine buster.
By the game. I knew it was only a matter of time. Now Triple H needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Reversal by Sting.
In sight right now, Michael. You gotta believe this one's over.
Triple H with some reason for concern.
But he's not appearing too worse for wear. At least not yet, anyway.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Now Triple H to the corner, being turned around. Stinger splash.
No one does it better. I'm not sure how much he has left.
Clothesline. Sting with a reversal. And Scorpion Death Drop. That was right on the button.
Shoulders down, is it enough?
1, 2,
And there's
no.
the King of Kings won't be dethroned just yet.
Yeah, too much experience.
Now Triple H with the reversal.
He's in trouble.
Calling Sting up.
Caught him.
And double underhook. Pedigree.
That's what he was looking for.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
1, 2, 3.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Check this out. Every single minute of this one was memorable.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sting has lost every single matchup leading into this Sunday.
Thrilling fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering.
And the game knows he has all of the momentum.
That's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more.
How can Sting come back from this? I suppose we will find out when it comes to the pay-per-view. Will Sting be able to win? Will he be able to come back from multiple defeats and win the the WWF Championship? We will find out at Backlash. Leave your thoughts down below about the title matches and subscribe. Tune in for SmackDown Live tomorrow. Until next time, ta-ta for now. Peace out.